the forgotten space colony Moon Moon. When the head of a mobile suit known as a Gundam drifted ashore, the sands of time for Moon Moon, which had stopped for nearly 100 years, began to flow once more. The year was U.C. 0092. And the omen of Char's rebellion quietly permeated throughout the universe. Mobile Suit Moon Gundam. The camouflaged Neo-Zeon freighter Atalanti 3 set out from Moon Moon. On a mission to rescue Minerva Zabi from the clutches of the Earth Federation. It was meant to intercept the Earthbound Neo-Zeon princess during atmospheric entry. And was rushing to rendezvous with the supply corps.
Signal from approaching Allied ship. They're requesting permission to dock.
Match relative velocity. They should have resupply mobile suits aboard. Hurry the deck crew.
It's been a long time, Lisa.
Huh?
It's good to see you're doing well. You've lost weight, haven't you?
Lisa!
My waistline is none of your business. Lenka, who told you to open the comms?
Wait, I can explain.
Take it easy on her. I sent an emergency transmission. If I hadn't caught you off guard, I never would have seen the real you again.
Juan Mahalov. He left the military for the church to care for the orphans he and Gennaro had rescued. It was Luz Krangel who called Juan back to the service in order to rein Gennaro in. While Gennaro accepted the consequences of her actions, her heart still raced at hearing and seeing Juan again.
The hell is that? The Agjin. It seems it was developed for underwater use, but was modified for lunar combat. The water-cooled generator was converted for space use, and the additional backpack.
Yeah, right. How are we supposed to fight in space inside giant bowling balls? Didn't anyone tell you the plan is to strike just above the atmosphere?
I realize that. But since Father supplied these suits, Commander Ovo says that it's all right.
Typical, Juan. I should have known you'd drag a couple of clunkers along.
Granted, they don't handle great, but they outclass the Gaza type in thrust efficiency. When piloted by new types, they pack plenty of punch.
Our new type was created in a lab. He's not so reliable.
Is that right?
Agos Lagarto. He's stable for a cyber new type, which is welcome, but he struggles with the Psychomu.
Strange. Was he sent from the new type laboratory?
Yeah, just before heading out. Guess I expected a little bit more from somebody assigned to escort Princess Minerva. I swear, I have half a mind to give the head of the lab an earful. Nanai, was it? What about you? The church in Palau. Things must be getting harder by the day, huh? Ever since I, went against Major Luz.
They're hanging in there. Thanks to the choice you made that day, at least they're still alive. You saved them.
One.
You should be proud. Not many Zeon soldiers can say they did the right thing.
Meanwhile, the Raw Gills was speeding toward Earth with Yuta and Minerva on board.
January 10th, UC 0079. 13 years ago, on that day, the sky fell. There's probably no better way to describe the sight of a colony crashing down on you. impacted the ground at 11 kilometers per second, submerging 16% of Australia. The rest of the world was hit with record tsunamis and earthquakes. It was a global catastrophe that lasted a full week. Counting the deaths from disease and unrest, over 2 billion lives were lost.
That was.
The start of the one-year war. Just look at what Zeon did. And you want to protect her?
Marie Mironess, ensign aboard the Raw Gills. The fact that Yuta was fighting for Minerva and not the Federation or Zeon. Infuriated her to no end.
Say, Yuta, why don't we go over a little history together? If you want to go with Minerva after learning the truth, I won't say anything, but
This is wrong. Wanting to decide your own fate, that's why you fight for your independence. How could Zeon take so many lives, even those of fellow space noids?
that is Zeon. Humans who venture into space have the potential to evolve. The people of Zeon live beyond the moon, so they're the most likely to become new types. The Zabi family twisted Zeon Dekun's new type theory to justify starting a war. A war that led to the death of half the species. Minerva Zabi bears that legacy.
She does?
As long as someone carries on both those names, Zeon and Zabi, the war will never end. Minerva has embraced her fate and is trying to be the princess of Neo Zeon. That's whom you're trying to protect.
Minerva, is it true?
Yuta!
I always thought it was amazing how humans could build something as big as a colony. With that kind of intelligence, we could overcome any challenge we faced. Instead, we used that intelligence to drop a colony on Earth and kill countless people.
Does wearing a Federation uniform make you think like a Federation soldier?
It's got nothing to do with it.
Then why are you talking like this now?
Ensign Marie, stop right there, Ensign. You were assigned to watch over Yuta, right? Just what happened, Ensign Marie.
All I did was tell that barbarian the truth. That he attacked our ship and killed our crew without even knowing why. I'm a space noid too. I don't see the Federation as blameless. I support the struggle for independence, but violence isn't the answer. People who are killed don't have a voice. They can never come back. It's unforgivable. No one has the right to take a life. You can't just wave that away as some blunder. He should be haunted by what he did for the rest of his life.
I don't need a lecture. Now listen to me. If you think you can dole out your own justice like that, you're still a child.
I thought I knew from the moment we met. No, even before that. Perhaps not in my head, but in my heart, I had a sense of who you were. Your name, your role, the truth is,
Yuta, if you know me, then stop. Everything we say here is being recorded.
Where are we supposed to talk? After we reach Earth, who knows when we'll see each other again? I'm Utakasim of Moon Moon. I've got nothing to do with the Federation or Xion. Tell me what you truly feel as a human being, and I'll.
I can't defend everything Xion did, but they fought for the rights of Spacenoids. the eyes of those who drove people into space and monopolized the Earth. Some sacrifices are.
Can you say that to your grandfather and to those who died at Moon Moon? You're a princess. We live in different worlds. But so long as you make excuses for hurting people, Xi'an will repeat its wrongdoings.
Yuta, hold up. What did you talk to Minerva about? I heard everything from Ensign Marie. You've seen archival footage of the war, right? That was from before Minerva was.
I don't know. I don't know what's going through her head anymore.
Yuta, she chose to return to this ship with you. Surely that means she's more than just the Princess of Xi'an. Isn't that enough for now? It takes time for people to understand one another, unless they are genuine new types. I'm not asking you to understand everything, but she's gone through more than you know. Try to picture her right now. She might be crying behind that door.
Because I'm a new type?
Because you're a man.
Meanwhile, the Atalante 3 weaved through space rocks in pursuit of the raw gills.
Message acknowledged. Ensure Minerva Zabi reaches the drop point by any means necessary. Neutralize anyone who interferes, friend or foe.
I take it you've caught them all by the tail?
Indeed. I had Deputy Captain EB secretly install a surveillance program before our departure.
That's news to me.
I took the liberty. No one else knows. The mole could have been anyone, after all.
What have you learned?
Approximately 7 hours ago, someone cleared the logs of this comms room. I don't know the details, but the mole has likely contacted someone waiting ahead. Then, they walked out of the comms room with their best poker face on. They might have cleared the logs, but they had no idea a camera was recording them. This is a still from that feed.
No, not him.
When it comes to maneuverability, AMBAC efficiency matters more than thrust power. With that in mind, the Agjin's long arms serve as superb binders when used properly.
You're right. These leave guys as no. Even booster-equipped JS in the dust.
It all comes down to how you use them, like anything else.
Why did you become a priest? Even if your eyesight went bad, you could still instruct.
This too is about how to use one's skills. After Core 3, something broke inside of me. I can't look at mobile suits the same way anymore. I'm a defective pilot myself.
Father.
I don't mind life as a priest. Turns out people still need religion, even in the universal century. What about you?
Huh?
Volunteering to become a cyber new type is no small matter. You must have had a reason. Can you recall what that was, Ensign?
Well...
Where are you from? What are your parents' names?
I.
The Church teaches that the soul is our immortal essence as humans. But in reality, it only takes a little brain damage to rob someone of their identity. Cyber new types are developed by amplifying the unstable psyches of young people. Depending on the method employed, memories and personalities can be controlled too. A defective cyber new type who got sent to escort Princess Minerva, is that all you are?
Ha, ha.
Who is your master?
Father, have mercy on him. I appreciate your concern, but you've got it wrong. He's a good kid. I can vouch for him.
Still,
don't upset him before the mission. I'm the one who has to sortie with him, you know.
point taken. I apologize for my poor timing.
Lieutenant Class.
Save it. You're too stable for a cyber new type. It raises suspicions. But it's true that you're a good kid. You're scared of having to face Yuta, no?
I just...
Whatever. Watch my back.
Huh?
I wouldn't say that to anyone. I know how you feel, but focus on the mission. That's how you'll find your way.
Yes, sir.
We can't be certain yet. Maybe they just happened to be walking by at that moment. Besides, considering I set this up on my own initiative, I should be the prime suspect. I wouldn't blame Mother for presuming deception on my part. Since we can't prove either, we should play it safe. He's crucial to this mission.
Focus on the mission, huh?
We can detain him afterward. This is our only chance.
Ensign Lenka, where's Mother?
Huh? Oh, with Commander Olivo in communications room too.
If I'm worrying over nothing. Was this the way to the comms room? I knew it. I was right.
A missile? We've got a full hour before mission start. Who fired that?
Mother.
Looks like this unwelcome guest made the first move. There's no turning back now.
By launching a single missile, the mole signaled the raw gills to its pursuers. Yuta and his new comrades were about to be dragged into battle.
Earth is counting on you, Lieutenant Saphira. Even if retrieving Princess Minerva is the objective, the timing doesn't seem right. I still can't move. Stay in sync with that Gundam kid.
I didn't think our enemies would be so few. Wait, could there be another team out there?
As its mobile suits fended off the enemy, two more closed in on the raw gills.
Commander Olvo can handle that wannabe Gundam. Let's stay on schedule, Defect.
Yes, sir. The Agjin's armor was designed to hold up both below and above the lunar surface. Its shock absorbers are fit for the job as well. In theory, a cyber nude type should be strong enough to coax out its maneuverability. But theory and practice are two different things. Give me a break. Here goes nothing.
The raw gills.
Have they been intercepted?
Argos, looks like an enemy ship has closed in.
Argos class, we're counting on you. If we can just pull this mission off and prove to everyone we were mistaken.
Having infiltrated the raw gills, Argos proceeded to sabotage the ship's power.
I know this ship and its power system. Please, Lieutenant Clad, stay on schedule.
At that moment, Klaus was clinging to the bottom of the ship.
Come on, Princess. As soon as the power comes back on, we're done for.
Inside the brig engulfed in darkness. Minerva noticed an unusual blinking coming from the intercom.
Morse code.
Princess Minerva, we're here to rescue you. Leave the brig and hurry to the mobile suit deck. Stay calm. We'll draw the enemy's attention away.
Yuta, I'll distract them. Get to the raw gills. They're here for Princess Minerva.
But she's...
Don't think, just go. She gave herself to the Federation because she trusts you. Take some responsibility.
With a push from Saphira, Yuta flew toward the raw gills, but he was not fully prepared.
We're supposed to create a commotion, not destroy the ship.
Princess, please hurry. Ah. There she is.
Princess.
Hurry, over here.
Farewell, Yuta.
Minerva.
Neutralize them.
What the...
An unknown icy voice suddenly pierced the silence.
Cover me. Defect.
This won't do.
Huh?
If Minerva boards Lieutenant Clace's suit, the mission will be compromised.
Who the hell are you?
Neutralize them.
Well done, Princess. I knew you could do it.
Class!
It goes. Can you hear me? I'll use your suit as a springboard to return to the Atalante 3. Join us outside. Don't get left behind.
Ensure Maneva Zabi reaches the drop point.
Who are you?
One.
Aboard the Atalante 3, someone attacked Captain Juan. The mysterious mole's figure was captured on a security camera.
Anyone who interferes, friend or foe, neutralize them. Neutralize them. Neutralize.
No.
Anyone who interferes, neutralize.
Don't get away.
Neutralize anyone who interferes.
No.
Save it. You're too stable for a cyber new type. It raises suspicions. But it's true that you're a good kid. You're scared of having to face Yuta, no?
No. I just...
Watch my back. I wouldn't say that to anyone. I know how you feel, but focus on the mission.
He trusted me. He's counting on me.
I can't let him down. That's why. I must complete the mission. Neutralize anyone who interferes. I must ensure Manava Zabi reaches the drop point.
Maneva, get out of there.
We have to go. Hold on just a bit longer. Princess Maneva, what's the matter? What the hell? This is no time to fool around. Hey, Defect.
Class!
I doubt Argos realizes what he did. His mind was split in two by a combination of drugs and conditioning.
He doesn't know he's the mole?
He's been conditioned, same as any cyber new type. One personality is unaware of the other. It only emerges to complete its mission. The waking consciousness, the young man we know as Agos, remains completely oblivious. I'm convinced the one responsible was the mole hiding on this ship. He was standing right in front of us, but we couldn't see him. Lurking within, completely undetectable. He's the perfect spy. It's sickening.
Juan.
I'll be borrowing the spare Agjin.
What are you going to do?
If I'm right, Agos is a lost lamb, abandoned by cold, calculating adults. I have to save him along with Princess Minerva.
You can't be serious. This isn't Core 3. The Rogils is just above Earth's atmosphere. Leave now, and your chances of making it back are almost nil.
Lise,
whoever it was that sent Agos, they sent him to capture Minerva Zabi, right? The mission is done. My debt to Luz is repaid. It doesn't matter who takes Minerva.
this is about more than her.
Why are you pretending to be a real priest all of a sudden? You only took over that rundown church to look after the kids from Core 3, right? Lost Lem? How can you believe the words of some prophet that died millennia ago?
I never believed in any god. But I'll tell you what I do believe. Core 3 was my one and only good deed. I'm not about to abandon those children now.
Juan.
I'll bring the children back, so wait for us. The only hope they have is Mother.
You fool.
Not even Yuta's Moon Gundam was a match for Agos Lagarto's dark side. Within the tight confines of the mobile suit deck of the Raw Gills, the duel raged on.
Mr. Agos, that is you in there, isn't it? What's gotten into you? Why are you doing this?
Yuta, fall back.
Mr. Ubaldo.
You all right, Yuta? We can't fight in here. Let's chase the bastard outside.
With the intervention of Ubaldo's Jita cannon, the tide completely turned. Agos remained calm, however, and tore the limbs off the other Agjin carrying Minerva.
Why is he doing this?
With its limbless counterpart now in tow, Agos's Agjin attempted to flee. The Moon Gundam gave chase, and the two pilots faced off atop the Raw Gills.
Wait, Mr. Agos, please stop. Can't you see you're scaring Minerva?
Yuta?
You said Princess Minerva was your future, that she was more important than anything. If so, then how can you treat her this way?
Clutching the Agjin carrying Minerva, Agos leaped off the ship without hesitation.
Minerva.
Stop! Jump off without any equipment, and Earth's gravity will pull you straight down.
But
he planned to descend from the start. Somebody's probably waiting for him. You won't make it on your own, so give up. We'll get another shot to save her.
it doesn't make sense. Why would he do this? Xion and the Federation are still so filled with anger.
Yuta.
The hatred never stops, even after dropping a colony, after killing so many people. After fighting such a terrible war, It's still not over.
Easy now.
I don't know which side is right. But that's exactly why we have to stick together.
Yuta!
Yuta's Moon Gundam dove after Agos and Minerva, plunging straight toward the ground.
Lieutenant Saphira, do you read me?
Captain Ubaldo.
The Moon Gundam jumped right off the ship.
What?
Yuta went after Minerva. Get him back. Tell me that so-called Gundam can handle re-entry.
Hold on, that's the enemy intruder, right? Did he have a balut equipped?
Come to think of it, both suits were bare. One even tore the limbs off the other.
Oh no.
Agos Lagarto. I know you can hear this transmission. Respond. Your suit doesn't have a balut equipped. We're going to burn up in the atmosphere. You could have killed me a long time ago. Why did you have to do that to Claus?
I must ensure Minerva Zabi reaches the drop point. The most efficient method is to sacrifice one suit to save the other. This suit will serve as a heat shield to protect Minerva Zabi. The limbs have been severed to minimize the surface area exposed to heating. This suit will survive long enough for the other to safely enter the atmosphere.
But you'll die. Ensign Agos, snap out of it. You've already risked your life to save mine once before. You weren't just doing your duty as a cyber new type. I sense the fire burning in you. But now, I don't sense anything. You're like a puppet. Who could have done this to you?
Do you understand? You are Minerva Laozabi. You are heir to the Zabi family, the leaders of Zeon. You are the key to Zeon's revival. That is why you must not die. Your death would mean the death of Zeon's future. How you feel is of no importance. Empty yourself and accept it. Even if
Tell me how you feel. How you really feel.
A puppet. Like me. Empty. No. No, I don't want this. Yuta? Yuta?
Minerva.
Anyone who interferes, friend or foe.
August.
Jumping without a balut. Yuta's not getting off with a slap on the wrist this time. Did Neo Zeon send backup? Are they descending to Earth together? No, that thing doesn't have a balut either.
What the hell? What's going on? Mr. August, snap out of it. You're starting to burn up. Not even that thing's big enough for re-entry. You're going to get everyone killed. There's still time. Grab the psycho plates. I'll get us out of here. You saved Moon with Grandpa, remember, and you helped destroy the poison gas cylinders on the Raw Gills. You don't need orders to do the right thing. That's who you are. That's the Ensign Agos Lagardo, I know. Forget these stupid orders. Let's get out of here together. That's what the real Mr. Agos wants.
Yuta.
Damn it. It won't respond. Gah.
Gundam pilot, do you read me? The damage to your suit is minimal. Maintain your current orbit and stand by to save Princess Minerva.
How?
Leave that to me. Just don't lose sight of the princess. You must save her. Her life is in your hands, Yuta Kasim. If Lisa's right about you, then you can do this.
Wait, who are you?
Juan Mahalov. There they are. There she goes, Yuta. Agos Lagarto, you hear me, don't you? Yuta has Princess Minerva now. You can't chase her anymore. You failed your mission. You'll come to any second now. That's the nature of your programming, whether Ensign Agos realizes it or not. Twisting people's minds. One more item on Zeon's long list of sins. Usually you don't remember a thing, but this time, everyone knows the truth about you now. You must face them and face what you've done. It will be hard. You likely won't be able to forgive yourself. Even if your mind forgets, your body will remember. That's why, somewhere deep down, my voice will still echo. I don't want you to forget these words. None of this was your fault. It was the foolishness of adults. Don't blame yourself. Don't be anxious to die. Whatever people say, live your life with your head held high. I know there's no reason for you to trust a Zeon adult like me. But I know now why I became a priest. Agos Lagarto. In God's name, you are forgiven.
Cradling the Agjin carrying Minerva, the Moon Gundam streaked through the atmosphere. The heat from air friction caused it to blaze like a shooting star.
Yuta! Yuta! I know you can hear me. At this rate, we're both goners. Let go of me. Without me, you should be able to stabilize the Moon Gundam using the Psycho Plates. Hurry, before they burn up.
I can't. Even if I die, I'm not letting you go, ever. Both Agos and that man, Juan, died to save your life. You are the hope of Zeon, but people shouldn't have to die for a hope. That's not why we're here throwing our lives away like that. Grandpa and Dad, and the billions who died in the war between the Federation and Xion.
Yuta!
I've had enough.
Inside the fireball, Yuta drove a psychoplate into the Agjin carrying Minerva. Again and again.
Yuta?
Hold on, I'll save you. I swear. Not for Xion. Not because someone told me to. But because I need you, in this world filled with selfishness and hatred. I need you to find what's real. I'm lost without you. I can't do it on my own. Minerva, help me. I'm not strong enough.
But I'm not real.
It's not how you think. I've told you before, you've already fulfilled the role given to you.
Live your own life. No one can take that right from you.
My own life.
Minerva.
Yuta.
The two joined hands. With renewed strength, the Moon Gundam pulled Minerva's cockpit out of the Agjin. Then gently lifted it like an infant. Although it signified the birth of an entirely new life, none realized it. In Antarctica, a Crimson Titan stopped in its tracks to gaze up at that light.
Captain, target acquired. Yahim's squadron is en route for retrieval.
The one led by that cyber new type? Can we depend on him?
For a cyber new type, Lieutenant Yahim is remarkably stable. He has earned Gunai and Petra's trust, so I expect he will live up to the new type cores.
If you have faith in him, it's good enough for me.
If our forces are going to lose your skills as a pilot, we can't afford compromises.
I intended to welcome Minerva Zabi, but she's brought a Gundam. I suppose history rhymes.
I know Princess Minerva is in that Gundam. If they won't surrender, then we'll just have to shoot them down.
So, this is the end. Forgive me, Yuta. We should surrender for now.
気をつけてください。
よっしゃやってやるぜ。
つくづく蚊に触る奴らだね。
任務達成です。こちらが今回の報酬になります。戦闘準備をお願いいたします。高熱源体接近、気をつけてください。よ
っしゃやってやるぜ。
残りわずかです。一気に攻めましょう。
甘いんだよ。
任務達成です。こちらが今回の報酬になります。戦闘準備をお願いいたします。高熱源体接近、気をつけてください。
なんだこの気味が悪い。
戦況はこちらが優勢です。EX スキルの発動を確認。EX 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 スキルの発動を確認。戦況はこちらが優勢です。EX スキルの発動を確認。EX スキルの発動を確認。
つくづく蚊に触る奴らだね。
任務達成です。こちらが今回の報酬になります。戦闘準備をお願いいたします。高熱源体接近、気をつけてください。
空に第一モビルスーツ中レッドウルフ。
EX スキルの発動を確認。戦況は膠着状態。EX スキルの発動を確認。EX 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 スキルの発動を確認。戦況はこちらが優勢です。EX スキルの発動を確認。EX スキルの発動を確認。EX スキルの発動を確認。